Are you sure?
Hello, YouTube.
Hello, YouTube.
Up in
Hello.
YouTube, what's your favorite crime?
Crime.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's pretty cool. I really like it.
Toilet papering houses.
Sounds
What's better? 3 sheets of toilet paper of 1 layer? Or 1 sheet of 3 layers? It's on... Two of them are low HP. Well, like mid HP or something.
awfully
They're coming the other bomb site.
one
That'll be-
Amsterdam.
Amsterdam, where's that?
What bomb site is this one?
They're here, I think.
What?
Yeah, they're here.
What's this bomb site?
I'm dead.
Yeah, the door is clear.
Is this A or B?
That's big.
That's B. The radar is so big that it, like, scale is so small.
Yeah, so Amsterdam is B long because it's got red lights.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Clever. Yeah.
You know what else has red lights?
The car.
Yeah. And the bus stop button, when you press on it, it turns red.
Nice story, bro.
Go on B, go on B, go on B.
It's flickering, the fuck, it's Christmas light.
Is this T-spawn? I think we are flanking now. The T-spawn's here.
You don't have radar?
No, I'm
I
just
don't.
not familiar with the map. Didn't see the radar.
Oh, on the side, on B side.
Should have been ready.
I
Should
thought you were...
One like
I got
CT.
You got-
One Amsterdam. Dead. Oh no, I'm so terribly sorry.
Fuck, I got you. I was about to kill you.
Olaf, you saw him,
Behind,
right?
behind!
Olaf,
You saw it!
Oh, I didn't. What the fuck? What the fuck? Does that look like I saw him? Like
YouTube
turning
had to
around.
dislike the video because Olaf is...
Oh,
YouTube saw it, you didn't.
I didn't.
Like now
No.
everybody's gonna be like, oh my god, watch at 10 AM,
Just
there is
dislike
diamond
the
on the
video.
ground, you didn't pick the diamond.
All right. Another buy round
Always fine.
What do you mean
force?
another?
after a force. Okay.
No, after Nico,
Why
yeah.
would they force on this again?
I
Yeah,
forced.
so you did force. Well, why are you forced?
Sounds like your problem, to be honest.
Yeah, something is problem.
One mid. Cross
Well,
to.
that's a shitting.
B side is clear, B side is clear.
It's 2 mid. I'm getting hit.
They were boosted on A.
Oh, shit flash.
Yeah, that was good. He peeked me the moment that
Oh, I love him.
I think it's...
He's on the right. Tenor, you're so
I'm
bad.
behind the smoke.
How did you die to him?
Nice.
Good job.
Jesus
Jay,
Christ.
can I have one of those succulent Chinese meals, please?
You may have a second Chinese meal.
Thank you.
YouTube, leave a comment if you understood that reference.
YouTube, what are you watching on? Is it TV? Is it phone?
YouTube,
It's a
what is
laptop.
your underwear?
It's an iPad.
Yeah, what's the color of your underwear, YouTube? I need to... Mine is navy blue.
Brown and yellow.
Oh yeah, you don't need to get B side.
Is it like stripes or is it like dots or
3A.
something?
It's like a big stain.
Oh, okay.
It's neither. It's like a terrible mess.
It used to be white.
I don't know if that's wall bindable. Oh, it is.
What's here?
One behind the plywood box. Jump it up. Got him.
I heard noises there.
They get to A basically the same time as we do.
Only that could be me. Because I came from me.
I don't know, I heard noise. You can jump.
But yeah, basically as we got to A site, they're already at the double entrance.
Well, that's better.
By the way, you don't have to hold on B side at all. You don't need to play on the side. If you just push middle, you can other angle.
Also, if you shoot the enemy in the head.
Didn't you want to come to mid? Hold it with me.
If I die, Tineri, that's on you.
Oh, they smoked themselves.
Three. Two on site.
Oh, that's you. Fuck, I thought that was the enemy.
I'm not the enemy. Oh, hello.
What's up, yo? In the smoke, I think. Yeah, on site. Good nade. Nice. Oh, there's one in here. Oh, Hellwalker, what's going on?
No kids. Are there any kids somewhere so I don't have to buy one?
Here we go.
Oh,
I didn't have a kit, fuck. I thought I was clever by killing myself and dropping the kit. Never mind.
No, but well, buy one right now and then kill yourself now so I can.
No,
take it.
no.
they're gonna go B.
Do it for the fame.
Nah. Do it for the vine.
You won't get to 200 subscribers if you do it.
Whoa.
If you don't do it.
Oh.
What's the special 100 subscriber? Eat it. It's B,
Flattery.
B.
Full B.
There's one AWP at their spawn.
Oh, didn't watch out.
Yeah, you could have B. Not anymore, he's looking.
Fuck! He's still in the corridor. Good flash.
I cannot launch anything, it's God. Man.
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 The man is killing us, man.
You wanna go mid with that?
Yeah.
Pinuri? With that ult? Yeah.
Follow me and I will die for you.
Yeah, I'll play like under here, so. Like under the mid window.
Staying Pika.
Don't block me, don't
They're
block
not
me.
even here.
Are you going?
Yeah, I'm
Nade on
playing this side.
Gonna. Right, listen.
There's like bombs over towards A, not pushing. Flash A.
We got this one as well. This. Obviously.
I'm gonna take back 3.
Ollie,
Bombs dropped in.
oh, watch me.
Fuck.
Where is the bomb?
They're not on middle, they're on not mid.
There's 2 on middle.
I don't know which one is
They don't
mid.
have.
Is this mid? I
Left
heard
is mid.
steps here.
Yeah, they're going to it. Alex, it's fine.
Are you sure
I was
about that?
listening to music.
Ah, they're both in
Very
deep,
nice.
like city window. Close.
What?
Close.
I'm going back. Yeah, I saw them. Have eyes.
You got this.
He heard him.
I don't got this.
That's a
Or
fun angle.
you lied. Yeah, that's a very.
Ah, you had a clear shot. It's yeah. It's a good angle.
It's
Good
a
angle.
headshot angle. Shut up.
Yeah, it's not a headshot.
It wasn't like you saw the fucking gun and shoulders and everything. It's good.
Yeah, but like.
Yeah, but like
angle.
I'm not.
Still a bad angle, even though.
It's CT spawn. I shouldn't have to fight like that in CT
Mad goes
spawn.
bad. It's good that it's utilizing
Bruh,
CT
Mad
spawn
goes
as a
bad,
playable
you're
area.
the last one flashing there. You're the one who's mad goes bad.
Aw. Well, I am bad, but
I am mad.
Oh, one more. Can you read? It's a key.
up mid.
Not on
He's
this.
going to peek me. A side. I mean A side.
I get on this side now. Yeah, bomb is B.
Shady is 60 HP.
Full flash.
What's he not 0?
Come on, peek me once. There's one gun on the ground, so
Run away.
I'm all in. One more.
Play AWP. First spawn.
Oh my lord. There's an op for you. Oh, you have one already. Okay.
No defuse kit.
It's the other bomb
Yeah,
site. It's
it's
not even
B.
here. Let's save this.
Are they on A?
No, it's B.
How did we get?
They went through mid at some point, I think.
No, because we were watching.
No, but I think it went Amsterdam.
Oh, okay. No draw box.
Why are you going to Amsterdam? Just because it's red?
Hmm?
You're going to Amsterdam because it's red?
Yeah, that's a J call out.
It's a great call out, that's what it is.
It's good, it's good. A little bit longish.
Should we see on
Something.
this?
Jay.
Okay, done. Ah, that's. I know, I'm waiting.
Okay,
There's so many headshot angles all over the map.
Can be. Up.
It's B, by the way. You got baited.
Come back,
here,
come back.
You're so.
Why
Oh
is
my God.
nobody coming to
You
base?
got
We are. You were pushed really far away. I couldn't help you from there. Like I was at the CT doors. Like I can't help you from here.
They're coming from.
Oh God, no. Go do it now. Pick up. Pika, do it now. Do it now.
I think I would have caught anything.
Pika, you can do it.
Let's just ask terrorists.
Pika, do it now. I'll hold it for next moment.
Exactly. No timeouts.
Pika, if you're not gonna do it now, I was gonna. Fuck it.
Are you gonna lose the round? No, are you gonna do it? Come on.
Well, I was waiting for Pika to disconnect.
Oh wait, I have a kit. Let me get this. Oh.
Guys, I have the gun. Hold on, what?
What do you have to do?
Pika! Fuck.
Pika, why did you?
What happened to Pika?
That was quick. You. How did you restart your game so quickly? You normally have to like reset your game, but if that works, that works.
Pika, you have to restart your game.
Can I have your MP9? Thank you. Best upgrade ever.
Yeah. I got scammed actually. Oh, can you drop me a helmet, by the way? Thank you.
No problem.
No, it's not legal. What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Jay, can you drop me? Can you drop me a flashbang?
Oh, you can actually drop off that.
Yeah.
Well, I did, but look at how.
Thank you.
There you go.
Great coordination.
Can you drop me the deco?
Which one? Decoy?
Yeah.
Sure.
Deco
Pika got it.
I tried to be up.
That's why I watch
They're gonna come A this time, by the way.
No.
Oh, they're fucking flashing and smoking mid like hell. Got one.
I had it. Why am I
So another one
What are
here.
we watching? Pika, Tinnery, not Pika. Tinnery. And you missed the shot.
Yeah, because I was
Where are
focused.
They're coming mid to be. I think.
Minus 17 mid, my bad.
Did they have A?
No, but they shouldn't be A.
What do you mean they shouldn't be A?
Well, they weren't going A when I was there.
Well, they have A open.
I got
Last guy in city mid window.
But, oh, thanks, Pika. You dropped that. But
Say
that's-
it, say it. Ju. Skybox. Grenade. Let's go headshot angles. Ooh.
Kind of angle. Oh my god.
Jump over. It's a 64 angle.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, he asked about that, and everyone said don't do it, and then he's.
Yeah, then he made it like all over the map.
It's not all over the map, but
he
there
asked,
is in
"What's your
CT spawn
opinion?
one, and there is one.
Your
Yeah.
opinion on headshot angles, and then he just kept all the headshot angles.
I think the worst one
Yeah, I got a
might
chat
be
group,
the worst one might be the CT cover for the window in mid. Like that is just the headshot angle galore.
They're gonna come over soon.
It's crazy how
A push
overpowered
or
it is.
loads of rounds.
Olivia, watch B.
Oh, one mid. That's up.
Olivia, can you watch B?
They're ecoing, I think.
Here?
Coming red light, I think. Blue light cemetery. Oh, this, that was your flash.
Where is he? What?
He's here. Let me knife him, let me knife him.
Covering smoke.
He's back on
They're coming
site.
smoke.
Let's go knife. Let's go knife.
What the fuck is he? Oh,
Go
he's on
knife.
site.
Let's go knife. Oh, oh, oh. Go in.
Let's knife. No, no, no.
He's in the back.
This is
Wait and hear from.
Under maneuver and knife.
Knife him here.
Okay, big guy's taking care of it. Let's go.
That's a nice knife peeker.
Dimri, can I request a drop? M4 maybe.
I dropped Olivia, but
Ollie, you're an asshole. Please give me that up.
Oh, you asked an M4. You got an M4.
Okay, thank you.
Olivia is middle.
Yeah, exactly. I
Bruh,
have 10
no.
kills, you have 8.
Can you
Prove your worth and then... You just smoked my angle! Oh my god. Childish. It's B. The knife comes from mid. Hello.
Are they even coming here? Oh, they are.
Oh, you video.
Yeah, I know.
Bomb is there.
50 HP orb.
Bomb is downside.
Towards TT.
Oh, he's standing!
Oh, 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 look at this.
Oh my gosh!
He's standing! Vitra. Oh my god.
Oh my, what the fuck?
Oh, he's that.
Coming from red, yeah.
Oh my god!
Among Us, Among Us.
What do you mean? Among Us!
Wait, does the bomb actually look like a...
It's a sussy bomb.
It had, yeah, it's the shape and it has the visor.
Thank you.
Can you name
Yeah, what? It's obvious. Like, you can't say that it
Guys,
doesn't
this-
remind you of that. That would be idiotic. Oh my lord, what?
Nice.
Look at it.
Among Us. It's still Among Us. Yeah, I told you all that from
I
the
can't
Make it stop, make it stop.
Cannot vote.
Make it stop. Get out of my head, please.
Get out of my head. It's everywhere, it's everywhere.
I can't live anymore with this. King site Among Us, oh my god. Sussy bomb.
This map isn't like, it's not bad, it's just kind of like flat. It doesn't really like do anything like super extra. Maybe the mid opening and how open it is for trees might be like kind of interesting. Sorry, Ellie. I'm gonna go die to Molly. Nothing red.
Both on A,
Oh,
both on
there's
B,
this.
both on B, both on B, this side.
You lie about.
Okay.
What?
I didn't reload.
Aim.
The fuck?
Oh, okay. Do it, all up, do it.
What?
I don't know, do it. Oh,
Where are you Actually, me.
So much damage being fucking exchanged, but no one
I
died.
was shooting. I was shooting the imposter.
That's funny. But
Okay.
It is.
Oh, they only did. Oh, I missed it. No, one flanking in CT spawn now already. Mid to be, mid to be.
That's 2 top mid.
Only one went past you.
One coming from B. Olivia, 1B. 1B.
What are you? I do not care. It's new. Anyway, I love because of you. You destroyed my brain capacity.
Not on side. He said it's
Uh,
Hope it's safe.
Okay. Nice A, bro.
It was on me.
Why? What?
Yeah, that's why you don't play Dio.
Interesting.
I'm sorry, I love you.
Why you gotta be so rude all the time? It's not fun.
I'm sorry.
It's funny though.
No.
I'm sorry. It's all fun and it's all games and fun until Olaf start blasting.
Yeah, late left because of your shit antics.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm talking to someone solo in the scoreboard.
Bruh. Oh man.
Oh no, Sweden has joined the server.
Oh.
Booty camp? Ooh. Pika, why don't you have the mapping clan tag? Why do you have to be so different?
It's Gangsta Pika. The reason is in the name. It's Gangsta Pika time.
Oh, it's last round. Maybe I should buy something.
Diffuse kit.
No, I don't
Just
have
fight them with a diffuse kit.
enough. Drop the Q skip. But if you change the clan tag, then we win as a team.
Yeah.
See, the other team don't have that.
You're part of something greater than they are. Yes, you already are. Stand for your nation. Stand for your rights.
Pika, you're the T in team.
Yeah, exactly. Because if you weren't here, it would be Eam. Doesn't mean anything without you. Damn, isn't the age of consent in Pakistan literally birth?
Stop. What?
Oh my god, 1B.
They never go fucking A.
Yeah, the mid is too hard to cross
Me
over.
too, me too.
Yeah, it's B.
I see.
Throwing grenade.
All tunnel. All in.
Can you peek?
Jay, they're not in there.
Yeah, but I'll catch them.
Alright.
Throwing flashbang.
You will catch them in this spot.
Is there
One
like
up's down.
fucking holding red or something funny? Wait, one.
All in tunnel. All, one.
No way.
One more.
That's the just pushing.
Nice stuff.
Alright, good help. Should we
A.
rush mid or something?
A.
Okay, let's go A. They will
I'll
get the
follow you
information
'cause I
that we're
don't have
going
a
A then.
guy.
We
Then
have a really good time. We can basically get on site before they do.
Alright, let's do that.
Let's go, my brother. Decoys out.
Lego.
Oh yeah, true. Why didn't they all abuse the timing there?
They
It's
suck,
crazy.
because they suck.
Activating the bomb.
J crossfire. Wait for me.
Yeah, okay.
Dude, behind.
Stay there. Just
One.
make sure that they peek you first.
Watch this one. Right.
Oh, one coming
coming.
from the upper behind you. Jay, check behind you. I got this.
Flashbang out.
Oh,
Two
two
more.
on me.
Small upper.
This one.
I'm dead.
Two T-spawn.
Not defuse it.
Oh no.
Oh,
No time.
Yes.
No time. I would have.
A again?
Let's go. Yeah.
Middle seems so easy.
Let's go. Don't smoke.
Oh
Throwing a
Can you
flashbang.
boost it?
One in the CT window.
Throwing smoke.
It is one.
I'm throwing fire.
I'm setting the bomb down here.
It is upper, watch out. Upper on side.
Lil Skuffed.
Oh, left!
What? He came from through
Stuck in the
T-spawn.
fucking
I
ladder.
see
I got
T-spawn.
stuck in the ladder.
Right, should go be this round. Just stop using it.
Yeah.
Why would we do that?
Because then it'd be like 16-6 and we wouldn't
Isn't
play
that the
B,
point
so...
of, isn't that the point of playtest?
Well, we have proven the point of the mid timings being fucked, so we don't have to fuck around with that anymore. I think so.
I have point proven and I'm gonna prove it. I'm gonna get the mid.
Just do control.
Throwing a flashbang.
I'm going to Amsterdam, so I can go short.
I'll flash
What
that.
is that? How do you
Oh,
fucking
shit,
teleport
flash.
there? How can you get there?
Did you tell me where he was?
think one
It's
outside
like
B side.
this spot we can be at.
Planting default.
Throwing fire.
Smoking.
So,
Down the bomb out.
Throwing flashbang. Smoke.
Oh no! Where did that flash come from? Behind you, Jay.
I'm not really sure what happened.
How?
Latest.
Well, I think we've proven the point that B side is not easy, so we should play.
Yeah, okay. No play.
Not
Duneri,
one.
where the fuck were you
It's
doing?
also-
Doing.
What are you doing? What were you doing?
alright, let's go
yeah,
even.
It's funny. It's funny if you like actually sit.
We going here?
Go A, yeah.
Okay.
I'll go lurk.
Something.
Yeah, they can keep the wood box thing on mid. I didn't know that. Go back to it.
Flashbang.
One heaven.
Setting smoke screen.
Get the bomb down.
Well, if peek out,
I'm planting the
could
bomb.
stop blocking me.
Grenade.
One dropped.
Oh yeah.
Side! Side!
Oh, there's nothing I can do from here. Fucking ass. Probably flanking like 7 people right now. Oh, okay. Okay, let's keep abusing the map.
Can we just go mid everyone? Everyone just come mid. We get mid control everyone.
Okay.
It's easy.
Why would we go mid and not just maybe?
Let's go.
Oh, mid to A is so easy. That's what
Flashbang.
Oh, that's a flash. I meant to volley it. Ouch.
Kill him. This.
Wait.
Yeah, middle is very big actually.
Rush A?
I think we
Yeah,
could just we could just rush A side and plant the bomb.
Let's do that.
Someone needs to molly the heaven area. I'll smoke the site. And then Olivia can plant.
Can someone rush me?
Do I need your Jay, do I need your order to plant or can I plant on
Yes,
my
you
own?
can hold it.
Okay.
I'm laying down some smoke.
Throwing a Molotov.
Plant.
That can be from.
We need someone looking behind as well.
Smoke on smoke.
On site.
That's great. Sorry.
Olivia, push you.
Another one pushing.
Grenade.
Did I get him?
No.
Fuck.
Please, you're hitting
Heaven,
me.
heaven.
98
That is
in
so
5.
useless.
Yeah,
98 in 5. 985. Oh my
Bro,
god.
you can just take middle because we get it from spawn, and from
Well,
take
take
you
it.
can block off them from rotating from like
Take
8
it.
different angles.
Let's go.
Yeah, but like mid, they picked that weird box and it's like a weird angle.
Are we going mid?
Move it,
Oh.
move it.
Yeah, players. You are trade on middle assist.
I don't like this box. It's
No, it's really bad. What is that?
I just not turn the flashes to front of
Yeah,
them,
don't-
so they flash
yeah,
down.
can you flash behind?
Oh, nice shot. What the hell?
Okay,
Oh, you're
let
watching
go-
me now.
let go-
That's okay.
Yeah, I'm watching.
I'm watching. I'm
let go
watching.
fan from
We're gonna die in 3, 2,
No,
1.
you're good to die.
Go and be with bomb
Kill
bomb.
this side.
1v.
Kill him.
Don't have-
Ah.
Nice.
Oh, that was
Nice. Go to B now. Pick up.
Oh wait, for you.
one is on A, so he's coming from this one.
One CT.
Alright,
Outside
B
B.
main, B main, B main.
Oh, 60. No. Why did he peek that?
I'll just let you guys go.
I don't know.
You're
It's
out.
clearing angles.
Why did he just go back to A?
It's just clearing angles, I guess.
Yeah, but surely he realised I didn't plant. I would have planted.
Let's go A again. Well, you didn't plant, so.
Move it.
Yeah, so then I would have rotated to A.
Yeah, but I don't know.
He just jaded me.
If you throw flashes, flash behind us so that we don't flash your own teammates.
All the walls.
Yeah, behind.
Throwing smoke.
Grenade.
Check behind
How are
someone.
we already dying? Why are people dying?
Because the retake is easier if they have.
Fire in the hole.
Outside, outside.
Kidding.
Oh no, I didn't reload. I denied the plant. Defused. Nice.
Okay, can I have the ult?
I know.
Why did you run on the bomb?
To get the orb, please. That's why.
Okay,
No, I'm just
You're-
gonna
you're-
throw flashes
you're forgiven.
and use them. Because stop whining.
We will make them regret today.
Okay.
Flashbang. I'm laying down some smoke. Throwing a flashbang. Throwing a flashbang. Fall. Throwing a flashbang.
You got the.
Smoking. Cover me while I
Now
plant.
help on the A side.
One's on B side.
Oh,
They're still on
One is
site.
still,
was
one is
clear.
gone.
I'm coming upper A.
I'm throwing a grenade. Throwing smoke.
You can wallbang it through the wall.
I don't know where it was.
Clutch or suck.
Clutch or suck? Suck.
Can I eco so I can never know because this map is unplayable with normal?
Play SG553. Actually, this is the SG556.
Hey.
SG
Should we go Amsterdam? All 5 of us Amsterdam.
Let's go.
Okay.
Be long, in other words.
Let's go, my brother.
It helps if
Oh,
people go
other
BFK
words.
and spawn. Tyranny.
I was trying to...
Don't throw flashes like that, Pika. Crazy.
Can you stop throwing flashes?
Can you kill him? Get him, Jay.
Like,
Oh, there's like 3 lined up there, so...
Setting
Behind the door, behind the door.
Let him.
No one's checking main.
frag
That
out.
one's bad.
Left a few. All it. Nice.
One main.
One red and CT.
I'm Amsterdam.
Oh, fuck.
last door.
I don't know.
What are these no scopes? Holy fuck.
Tell me I'm good with TO.
So was Shady.
I
Shady just
might-
popped Jay in the face with a...
I might have modified the config file to have perfect accuracy on those scopes.
Well, 19 enemy flashed, but like also 19 teammates flashed. So.
Hey guys, I'm just gonna flash mid for everyone.
Oh yeah, thanks.
Wait,
Cheers.
I'm gonna flash
Okay.
main for you.
That's
Ola.
flash.
Decoy.
Fucking god, Pika, stop it!
One close left.
B mid.
2 close left. There we go.
Can you flash me, please? I need that to focus.
Oh, there's one in mid. I thought that was a
Oh,
team
it's
player.
A-side.
1 CT window.
There is a window.
Dead. Let's go CT window. Like mid CT platform.
Oh, the wood thing. The wood thing.
Yeah. The shit angle.
Well, that's the whole map, so that doesn't narrow it down. that
Oh,
much.
come on.
No, it's not.
Solo, solo. I would have gotten the mid control right if I didn't throw the fucking.
I'm gonna watch mid with the ult from T-spawn, maybe. Nah, that's a bad idea. I'm gonna keep playing B.
Should we go A? There's a team.
Okay, I'm gonna check the mid then.
Let's check the decoy.
Want me to flash Ricky?
Oh no, please.
Yeah, Pika, that's the shit.
Flashbang out.
Oh, one CT heaven.
Setting up some
One
fire.
shot down.
What are these shots? I didn't kill him. He's in the right corner.
That's such a long.
I'm planting.
It's count up. Spawn.
I'm throwing smoke.
One behind.
Yeah.
One in front of me as well. One heaven area.
What am I?
Heaven.
I'm dead. Last side.
Last side.
Why? Why was
No, fuck!
You're gonna die.
Oh my god. That was a very nice fight.
I'll leave it clutches.
Ollie, can you drop me an AK or SG? A mother? Don't want that.
Yeah, again, you know, I miss for the.
One already.
Let me get back to you, Jay.
Check my decoy.
Flashbang.
Throwing flashbang.
My decoy's low.
You believe in me?
Flashing.
Down some smoke. Burn it to the ground.
2 here on the right corner. They're in the platform.
Throwing a Molotov.
God
Both
damn.
ends.
ASOS.
Hey, the bomb is on mid, by the way, so you can
Why is the bomb on mid?
all of that on mid.
Where is he? I didn't see him.
Can't see that. I'll screech off.
Do you think they heard me? Fucking hell.
I'm gonna play the truck spot.
Where do we go?
Where are we going?
I'm gonna play the truck spot.
Let's
You're
go
playing
A.
the truck
Let's go A.
spot. That is the best spot on the map.
Bus spot. Stop. Oh, we can boost over that wall, I bet.
Yeah, but we don't think it's you.
We don't care.
Oh, he's on site. That's what thing it.
Yeah, no, everyone just went past.
Yeah, one heavy.
Oh my god.
Oh, what's the bomb?
Pieri.
Where in the fuck is the bomb? I was standing on the bomb. Where is it?
Maybe it didn't want to be.
I don't know.
Oh, it's gonna be overtime, isn't it?
No, we have to rush B now. Let's do a B split. Okay, buy everything you can.
Smoke the cross so they don't kill you.
Yeah, I'll smoke it.
Buy the fuse kit.
And does anyone have a smoke? Okay, Ollie, you have the smoke for CT, like the double door.
I can smoke the double door if you want.
Alright, you can, yeah,
If I'm still alive.
smoke it. Mid entrance smoke.
Flash?
Try to smoke us.
Fuck.
I'm completely flashed, I can't see anything. Backside.
Throwing smoke.
Come in here.
Go in, go
Door's
in.
partially smoked.
Tank one.
I'll boost someone on the box. Here you go.
One's there.
Check main.
Can smoke.
Casp is flanking. Casp is flanking.
Hold here with
Two
me.
flanking.
There.
Two red. Two Amsterdam. Both Amsterdam both. On the pillar now.
On side.
That's on site.
He's too good. Yeah, my bad. I fucking peeked when I didn't have to.
You can peek there, but
Yeah.
Okay, what?
I'm eating
Hey,
I'm drinking milk with gingerbread cookies. So
oh, it's
Take the bomb because I have a knife.
Christmas time. It's too good. I'm consumed by these.
Last Christmas. One side. Maybe behind the bench. On site. One heaven and one side.
Last one on a mid. Evan?
Fire in the hole. Molotov out.
Okay.
yeah, guys, that was a shit A push, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Where are they? I don't see them.
Okay, if we're gonna do an A push, we can do an A push and not like a half A push.
I can't even buy
Can
him
we take
all.
mid? Can we just take mid?
Why would you need mid if you don't even get
Like again, like we gotta meet every time that.
Alright, where we going? A or B?
Let's go.
B is
Alright,
fine.
that's B, everyone B.
Okay.
We fear no one.
Everyone B, no one mid.
You have
Well, Canary is no one.
Don't need mid.
Flash over this wall.
Throwing flashbang.
Flashing wall again.
Bad smoke from them.
one A.
One C.
Fire in the hole.
Oh no.
Going live.
Bad name.
Grenade.
Ooh, they created a
On body door.
one-way angle for them. I mean, for me.
You guys watching?
They kind of.
I got it. Good molly.
Behind.
What?
Cool.
Is Hellwalker cheating?
No, he heard me.
What is that?
No, he heard me. I stopped.
Oh, okay. He fucking.
Because Canary stayed behind, so I was like going closer to the flank.
That's
and
crazy.
Everybody died, so I went back there.
Caspian is gonna come from behind.
I know why we are losing. Give me your knife. That's why we're losing.
We know why we're losing. Nobody's coming mid.
Give me a knife. I need a knife. I can't win with that.
We're losing because someone can't get 20 plus kills.
No, but if you get mid, you don't get it. Like, if you get mid, you win.
It's easy. We kill
No,
them.
like, you get mid and you get three kills. You have no.
Well, you apparently get mid, but not. There is a flow in your fury.
Yeah, we can go mid. Yeah. Oh, you can just... It's so much easier to take A if you...
Flashbang out.
Grenade.
Alright, so you can just go.
One's B.
Flashbang.
AVP sitting.
Should we keep going B?
AVP here.
He's low on B, 50.
Setting the bomb.
51. Oh. Okay, flash. Ah, nerd.
This is the nice playing.
I hate this angle, it's so bad. Ah, there's like 20 of them on the map.
Just go middle, you don't have to hold them. We're gonna lose the mid push. I don't like calling strats.
Might be a little CT sided, just based on the
It
information
is,
that they get.
yeah, info, angles, and like positions, timings. It's very specific.
Might be A rush.
Get 2A at least.
No, nothing.
No, one's just holding mid.
Why
Please,
are you
don't win this, please.
If I get 1v1, I just won.
If you win, you suck.
Throw.
Why do they suck so much?
Oh, don't do it.
I wanna get the kills, but. Oh yeah, perfect.
Don't do it.
Kick or clutch? No, clutch or. Not.
Is he here? Is he
Whatever.
here?
Yeah, he's there.
He's not gonna peek you, is he?
No, he doesn't need to. Oh. Oh my fucking god, that's a... that's a way... that's a way to end the game.
So funny.
That was crazy.
ridiculous.
Caspian, holy fuck.
Easy. I deserve to do that. For you, like,
Yes.
because of I dump
Then I'm gonna go, so bye.
No feedback,
Bye.
what? Ollie, what? Crazy.
Well, I am bad at giving feedback, but in general, it's just very CT sided because of the angles. So yeah.
He decided just
Like fix all the 64 units angles basically. That's it. That's my feedback. It wasn't a terrible experience. I just sounded mean during the playtest, but I love you, Days. You're my beloved. Anyway, bye bye you two.
Alright, bye
Bye
bye.
bye.
Okay, let's start with maybe Jay.
Okay, yeah. Jay on CT side. Yeah, so my first impression of the map is it's quite big. There's a lot of very long angles, like stuff like this, super long. So I feel like those should be split up. And in fact, the whole map in general is really large and should be compacted a little bit. Timings on A site aren't great. So Ts get to like here basically when CTs pick that angle there, which means that CTs have absolutely no opportunity to like smoke or Molotov those entrances there. And also the fact that you can't use one smoke, you have to use two. You want to do it here and here, or I guess there and there. Even if you could get there in time, that's still two smokes, so a single player can't really hold it. Yeah, that's A. I think the bomb site was okay, the plant zone, and the rest of the site. I never used this back passage, but a few people did. On mid, I didn't really play it because it's quite long angles. On B, I played it a few times down Amsterdam. Again, the site's quite large, but I think the times on this one were better. And the sort of dynamics around the site were okay. But yeah, I think overall my feedback is that it's just too large, the map, and the times on A site. That's all.
Thank you. How about a Caspian?
Yes. Who made the map?
Late made the map. He's not here at the moment.
Oh, well, I am Caspian on T side. I played mostly A anchor or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, the timings were way too fast for the T's. That's why we chose to rush here the last round, because really, like, you had to do some crazy plays here. It was a very fun sight, but the timings were way too fast, and I don't like this fight here. It was not very fun. It was moving very fast across, and yeah, it was very hard and annoying. Uh, many angles were too long, I think. So the AVP felt like the better weapon to use. But yeah, and that was not fun. It would not have been fun if I faced off someone like, we say, Twinny, like who uses the AVP, because then he will just wreck me when I use the M4 all the time because he got a better weapon for the map. So facing against a strong AVP would not be fun on this map. I think the CT I think the CT needs to be closer to the sites, move closer. And I did not like the middle at all. I will say that. I don't get to the middle at all. I never went there, and I don't think anyone had a great time there. The B site, or yeah, B site, yeah. It needs improving. I don't know what, but it needs some improving. More positions for the CTs, like, so you can know where you are going, because right now you just go to the place, and if you don't push, you have nowhere to stand still. You don't have a pit, you don't have a balcony, you don't have some sight boxes. Like, I felt that you have to push a lot of places because there was no cover for the CTs, and it was way too easy for the CTs to retake. Because there were no covers. So yeah, that's my feedback.
Thank you. Shady.
I don't really know if I want to give feedback.
Okay, interesting. Swim.
Yeah, sure. Swim T side. I mostly played B site. Actually found it really enjoyable. I like the big pillars. I like this box here. I love how the pathways connect. The cover thing is an issue, and retaking is an issue. What I would like to see personally would be for there to be like a doorway up here that leads to an upper area with a bit of a window maybe. So CTs can kind of play up here and check this angle, because this angle is really difficult to check when you come through the door, and you got options here, 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 or over there. So if you had an elevated area up here where you could have a little window to shoot through, maybe hop through, it would help for retakes and also help with the angles. I don't know if you could really hold this site with 2 people. I know that we mostly held it with 1, and then we had 1 additional person at each connector because they're just so big and open. Overall, I enjoyed that site. Middle and T side, I felt like you couldn't opt middle without the fear of getting rushed over here. And this is quite a crazy long angle to see any opera that would normally play somewhere in this area here. So one round I actually played AK and I supported my opera over here and got a free kill because they were looking for it. But I think some sort of space between this area would be nice, even like a partial wall that closes it off so you can play further back. It would be kind of nice. I feel they can rotate from site to T mid really easily. This pathway up here for T's, I noticed was actually used quite a bit. If we got the kill, we'd use this to flank. And we actually got a few kills up here, which is kind of interesting because the higher elevation. So I do like this. But overall, I agree it's a little too big. A lot of interesting corridors. I noticed sometimes we'd push for B as T's and we couldn't get past the opera here. Smokes would help, but it's a little tricky from where we're pushing. And if you go to smoke this, you're exposed to over here at the peak. So, but overall, I enjoyed it. I like the layout of B. I didn't play a ton of A, but the one thing I noticed before we started is that there should probably be like a box cover here so you can progress up. And for keeping the site or doing retakes, it'd be nice to have some cover here so you can kind of push out without being completely exposed. I think it was the first pistol round. I came down here and I got it completely obliterated because I was trying to reload, but I had nowhere to reload. So, cool concept with this though. Up here, kind of cover. But that's just my feedback. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Bubba.
Yeah, so there are just problems with this map besides its size. I think it's the mid, because the cities have pretty much all control over mids if they play as a team. And you pretty much can't even smoke it off since, first off, if you want to go to A, you have to cross mid. Second, if you somehow brave enough to go to mid, you have 3, even 4 places where the cities could and will play, because the mid is very important on this map. And if you want to go here, for example, you get obliterated from this connector, vice versa for this. The whole, how do I even say it? The window, I guess, a huge window. It's it also covers this connector as well. It can cover this connector, which is really strong for cities. It felt kind of impossible to rush from mid with a good communication between cities. Uh, I also don't get why would you add here pathway, uh, since it's kind of hard for cities, for an example, and for T's to hold this spot zone without caring about this spot, and I just don't get it. Uh, yeah, I think that's it.
Thank you. Tunuri.
Alright, so despite what everyone is saying, this map is definitely incredibly decided. Especially middle, like the fact that you get mid control and you get more choke points from middle than CTs on the enemy. Get 4 choke points from here. Yeah, so it's impossible to really play against a team who just always goes mid. Sadly, nobody really went mid because CT aggression is so unfun to play against. But that's going to be a point when we get there. One thing, general feedback is that you want actual cover everywhere. Like you actually don't have any cover basically anywhere. There's only this piece of cover here and this piece of cover here. Well, maybe this, but I wouldn't really. So everything else is full body cover, and this just makes AVPs even better because it's always a fair fight, no matter where you are. There's no advantages or disadvantages for the players. There's no checkpoints anywhere, so you cannot, for example, push here and camp behind some cover, so then push out of the cover. There's nothing like that. Then you have like boxes like this, but you can't really play behind them. Like maybe as a CT, yeah, you can play here, but not as a terrorist. You can't play behind anything. You have this box, but again, it's a full cover, so you can, if you want to hold this angle here, it's the same as being, for example, here. There it's just full cover. And so taking map control feels very bad because there's no advantage on taking control about the next fight. Alright, let's start with city spawn. This angle here is way too long and is a headshot peak. Long headshot peaks are impossible to play against if you don't like. It's not an aim map, so don't do this. They are using aim maps because they force people to aim about aim in an actual fight, actual 5v5 gameplay. Also, this here is also a headshot angle. So if there's a city, for example, rotating through here, you can headshot peek anyone playing, any terrorist playing here. I have a pretty simple solution for this, but I'll get to that later. Also, it's not really flat. I guess you have this, but it only acts as a headshot angle. It goes up. If it went down, I think it would get better. Because then there wouldn't be a headshot angle here. You could still have like height variation. If you want to cut off these angles, you can have like something like a SWAT car, for example, here to just cut off the angle here. You can't come up with like better geometry. We get to A side. Alright, so A side has two entrances for terrorists. As a single CT, you cannot hold both of them. Any spot that where you look at both of them, you have no cover. For example, here, if you watch, you only have like this box here, but again, it's not cover, it's just full body cover. You can be wall banged. And then you have like spots like this where again you can just be wall banged, so it's not very good spot to play from. So you need two CTs to hold these two entrances here. And the problem is that on the side there's not really that many spots to play from as a CT. So the two, it becomes it's not very fun to play as a CT. So you should, I think you should either remove one of these entrances completely. So only one CT is required on this A side here. Or you could do the simple solution of just remaking the side. Remaking the side so it actually is more fun to play as a CT. Also, this headshot angle, you don't want headshot angles like this. This is just unacceptable. The angle is incredibly wide, so basically it's just whoever is holding wins every time. There's very little skill holding like that.
Is that it? No. No? Okay.
Yeah, the bomb set is also very boring. Like it just has a one box here and one box here. It's no like there's not very much height variation outside of this heaven here, but you can't even get here. First, you have to like jump from the side, which is a crouch jump. Movement. Yeah, I think you should just redesign most of these. You can keep some ideas, but I think a lot of the cover placement. CTs have more options. Then you have middle, which there is start with mid control. It's not very not very crazy by itself, but then you have like this upper area here, which has this crazy CT spot here, which is again a headshot angle. So if CTs get control of this, they get control lines. And as a terrorist, the only way to deal with someone pushing here or pushing here, which are the strongest pushes they can do, is to hold all the way in T-spawn. So basically, if you don't want to die, if you want to get mid control and not die, you want to have someone holding right back here, not do anything for the most of the round. That's not very dynamic. So you might want to actually add like cover here for the pushing terrorist who can hold back the pushes instead of having to have the player back all the way back here. This mid heaven is actually has a lot of problems. For example, as if CTs do not successfully counter attack middle, because CTs have to basically attack mid on this map, because mid gives you 4 attack ways. As a single CT, you cannot hold any of these attack ways, so you need 4 players just to watch any of these angles here. So mid being that powerful means that CTs always have to attack and take control. I'm not really sure if that is a good idea. That kind of flips the map around to being about CT aggression, not about D aggression. A very simple fix would be to remove the upper here, because it removes one of the strongest paths that terrorists can take. Because if they get here, they can just cut off every rotation from CTs, and it also prevents CTs from having a very strong area they can counter push middle from. So CTs, terrorists have to play a bit more conservatively, can play a bit more aggressively, and CTs have to play more conservatively here, not lose because there's no upper anymore. And if you remove the entire upper here, then you don't even have. Then you have spawn. So from middle we get this spawn, and this is just not an area that feels like it's meant to be played. You have like very long angles like this. You have areas that have literally nothing, like it's completely empty spawn here. But this is one of the best ways to rotate to A side as a CT. If you have mid control, even if you don't, you just come from here and get behind the enemies first. So this rotation is very common, but then the area surrounding the rotation area itself is very boring and not really something anyone wants to actually fight in. So I think you should rethink this area in a way where it's more like a bomb site or middle. This side, this hallway here is just unnecessarily long. The hallway itself, like from here to here, is fine, but having this hallway as well, which is also long, really no reason. You could easily fit. The map better if you just had to connect. See, terrorists connect them, or like doorway be like here instead of like here. Even then, this angle is. It also, as a terrorist, if you push all the way here, you really don't have any escape, because if the CTs push from here and get the kills, they can just get this control here, and you cannot rotate away anymore as a terrorist, because you have to run all the way back here, this entire long way, and at every moment they could get. Because again, you have no checkpoints or anything to hold against the push. So also, this is like the only actual way of pushing here, which isn't where you aren't seen from a very like a long angle from here. So for example, if you're rotating from AZ and want to go to B, you might want to push all the way on the wall here, but you have no cover on the wall. The wall doesn't like go inwards at all, so you can't, for example, beat this without beating this first. It's just little things like that which don't really flow well on this area. Because cities get here first, and they can peek here. But they can also rush here to pick the same spot. So as terrorists, it's been annoying to try to deal with this player while also cities can push from here. Just change the geometry and add like small little boxes here for terrorists to reward terrorists to get all the way here. They have some advantage. Yeah, for example, a box here so you can hold this angle, for example. Stuff like that. Yeah, that's it.
All right. Thank you. Okay. So I think some parts of the map are very underdeveloped. That means that they're not necessarily too small, but they're too big for their own good. Rotations felt kind of boring. You're just like strolling from usually from B side to A side, but also like rotating through T spawn or like CT spawn is very tiresome. I think generally for bomb sites, when you're trying to figure out like what is going to be a good good layout for a bomb site, I think B does it better than A bomb site for like gray boxing and trying out different cover. A is kind of dull. You have some cover that you can play around, and you do have the right contact points and the cover placed in a way that there is risk reward in peeking those things, but you know you have to fix angles like this from existing, and yeah, the mid. So playing on this map felt kind of weird because the timings were so random. On some rounds when we were playing on CT, I felt that the T's taking middle, or like T presence in middle wasn't like even that much, and T's just used their timing to go A every round. And when they came to mid, I was like just holding this, and I got some op kills. So it felt really weird to hold mid as a CT. Like I didn't know if the T's would be able to push past this before I got there, but there was no T holding this if I wasn't here. Yeah, playing as a CT was like just really weird. The bomb site, T's got flanked from here quite a lot. This was under CT control after the T's had pushed here, and then T's got flanked from the red room as well, like a lot. I don't know. It didn't play like a normal map that we playtest here. It didn't play like a normal gray box or like a normal 5-lane, like 3-lane 4 square. But it usually when people say that something plays plays differently, they mean it as a good thing. But here it just it felt off. As a T picking these corners, I know I was never really like confident in peeking because I didn't know the timings at all, and I as a T I thought that I had more time to push, for example, like down mid, and then all of a sudden a CT could be like peeking this like up, and I like out in the open like here. I think the first thing you should do to the map is just to like really set the spawn points in a place that you think that the timings will be alright, and then design the areas around those timings. And this would be really unique if CTs or Ts would have to cross over mid with a smoke to get behind cover and then to go to A safely. But then you would have to add some sort of a reward for them to get back mid later if they want to go there. So like maybe open this up and make this a one-way so that T's can come up from here, and then CTs would be able to boost up here and then go through there. Also, I think Tynuri mentioned this a little bit. Most of the map is also very underdeveloped in the cover, in the sense of cover that everything's like super open. For example, like this is just wide open, and these sorts of areas are just like super annoying to hold and super annoying to clear, since as a CT opening, you know, you're gonna peek this corner and this corner, but there's all of this area that they could be off angling. And as a T, you know, if you try to cross this and there are CTs like posted up, good luck like crossing this distance. And late round CTs could be peeking from here, using this headshot angle, like I did on CT side like quite a lot, almost every round. And then, you know, there's like this little deeper angle. But yeah, I guess this feedback is kind of angling towards the thing that I really didn't know where like you see a player once somewhere at the start of the round or like late round, then it would be really hard to tell where they are like 5 seconds later, you know. In more traditional maps or like maps included in the game, in the competitive side of things, if you see an enemy, for example, like A long on Dust 2, you're probably gonna like from the CT cross, you're probably going to be able to say that where they're gonna be in 5 seconds. You know, they're either gonna push you to the A bomb side or CT, or they're gonna go back to T spawn, you know, and outside long. Here I just felt that if you see a player here as a CT, ouch. If you see a player cross a CT, you peek this, you see a player cross from here, like this, then they could go here, they could go back here, or actually, let's, for example's sake, you know, you see them cross like this to here, going this direction, they could go back to T spawn, wrap around like that, go there, go there, go there, come here, and wrap around back to B. I think this connection should be a little bit tighter. Some areas need pacing. I think this sort of a peak here shouldn't be a thing. Maybe make this path so that it is kind of bottlenecked here more. So maybe a door in, and then the door comes out from like here. So there's like a room splitting this area into two. And then, because I did like this from CT aggression point of view, like peeking this into the terrorist domain of sorts. And CTs could actually gain quite a lot of control of the mid by pushing here as well, so that was kind of cool. Maybe a little bit too much for a terrorist to comfortably push here, like smoke this and push here, because that would mean that they got flanked after like the smoke dissipates or whatever, and it was very flank heavy. Raise up the skybox. It's kind of annoying to hit nades there. It's really low. You can't even have like a cool top-down view of the map. B-bomb side, I think this upper area needs more nuance. Maybe the ramp should be just only like from here to here. Push the pillar a little bit closer so you can play around it. Or a little bit closer like there. And maybe have the pillar here. So you would have some height variation closer to the bomb site. The only plant that people kind of did on B-bomb side was like this. We saw some plants here, but never on the CT side. And I think it was because this is like, you know, you plant here, and the only way that CTs were able to push into the bomb site was by smoking themselves, or like smoking a little bit closer here. And I felt that players like kind of knew that from some point onward, so they only took this, and it was really dangerous to also peek to the CT side of things. Double door back areas are kind of annoying to deal with, but here you don't have like that much cover, so I think this is fine. Maybe make it like a little bit less. Yeah, try to get some pacing in these areas. Like they're just super wide and open, and I would want for the map to be just purely from gameplay's sake. I would hope that the map would be a little bit smaller in all aspects. The bomb sites are fine as they are, like the scale of them. maybe B is like a little bit too open from the back here. I think you could even like cut off this much. And then have more importance for like taking different places, because like taking that and taking this pretty much just give you the same angles, except for this upper is more exposed to CT and there's less cover, and this entry is just like it's right next to the bomb site. And you might have to look into after plant positions, because this was definitely a strong after plant position, but it got also flanked very much. So then you couldn't really hold this as a T at all, because you got flanked from there. You couldn't hold here, you got shot from there, or you're very exposed there. Also, this is wall bangable. Yeah, and around the bomb site there was no cover, pretty much. It's just this big box in the middle. So yeah, give the players more cover and like better places to call. And then let's get to the A bomb side. Also, this area is just like kind of tiresome to run around. I don't know why. Yeah, it's kind of boring. A bomb side, this got smoked every round, and then a plant happened here. This was very useful cover, but it's only kind of one and done. I mean, if it wasn't the only spot, it would be one and done in a way. You know, but because it is the only spot, it is also kind of like, you know, too overplayed, so it's everyone expects for you to be there. I do like this from pacing side of things, so you get the first pick. If this would play like a normal well-timed 5v5 map, this would be like, you know, you get the first pick and then you get to push a little bit closer to the bomb site. But this is just a little bit like, you know, this is just another angle to peek the heaven, and it doesn't really reward you with anything else than just like bomb site cover. Or like not even bomb site cover, like outside bomb site cover. This wall was wall bangable. It was fine, I think. Yeah. I don't know. Kind of a hard map to play this right now, since it's like so open. And I felt that the issues in the map, for example, like the headshot angles, and the size and the timings, were too broken for the playtest to actually like for the playtest to be valuable in the sense that you would get like proper information on angles and cover placement, you know. So yeah, that's the best feedback that I can give you right now. But yeah, fix those things, and I'll promise you the next playtest will be better and you will get the right feedback next time.